Gosh dang, I need to start doing videos in this room a lot more often. This is my girlfriend's bathroom. Welcome back to the Bass All Years channel. Appreciate y'all tuning in again today for another video. Been a busy new year so far, an expensive year so far, and we're only in, what, second week of February at this point. Good things come around every once in a while with bad things, and we got a mystery tackle box in over the weekend. I am filming this on a Monday night. So I'm gonna do something a little different this unboxing video instead of just sitting down talking baits. We're already gonna take a look what came in this month's for the month of February's mystery tackle box. What is that, huh? But I'm gonna go in and show you my preference of rigging each and every one of these baits. I don't know what's in it. I know there's a jerk bait in it, which is cool because I've been catching a ton of fish on jerk baits, but on a real good jerk bait pattern. And other than that, plastic wise, I don't know what we're gonna be working with. So I've got my terminal tackle, I've got my hook box and my weights, and I just grabbed some 50-pound brakes. I think it'll be the easiest to see on camera. I'm sure there's gonna be at least one bag of plastics we can rig something. So nonetheless, let's get to unboxing this thing, shall we? Let's open this thing. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we definitely got some plastic, something from Bass Dynasty. Check these out first. Where's our card before we get going on? There we go. So we definitely got some good terminal tackle to add to the mix. Yeah, we got some cool plastics. Where's that jerkbait everyone was talking? Oh, it's right here. Fell out. The Googan Scout. I knew there was a jerkbait. Everyone's been talking about the jerkbait that we got. Alright, so here's our card. What is inside? This is the Bass Pro mystery tackle box. So the Scout there, 10 bucks. The Yozuri Knuckle spinnerbait and the Weston ring tees. Right here. So just those three baits alone, we got our money's worth in our investment. So pretty much everything down here pretty much is free to us, which is pretty awesome. Ring tees, there we go. I'm all over the map here. Bust these things open. So I think the new thing for baits is coming in these plastic holders, which is cool, but you can't get as many baits in there. So companies are making nicer baits, but they're coming with less quantities. So these things are pretty neat. Let's just go with this Fire Tiger here on the bottom. There's basically ring bait zipper style ridged soft plastic swim bait here. Pretty cool profile, and what's neat about this is there's not much plastic to it. Like I said, it's like a Fire Tiger color, and the bag comes with multiple colors in it. I don't know if this is every bag or if they sell them obviously in bags with just one color. We got some watermelon red, some black and blue, natural patterns here. So cool bait. How I would rig this thing. So I've got a 4-aught swim bait hook. I'm gonna add the hitchhiker, and what I'm gonna do with this joker, just thread it on. Basically just rig this thing on a weedless swim bait hook. The ribs are going to help it stay weedless. And I'm going to throw that thing around some grass, lily pads, and just bring it through like a normal swim bait. Personally, I probably wouldn't throw this Fire Tiger color. I don't have much applications for that. But every other color in this package is top notch for exactly what I do, so it's pretty sweet. Alright, so next let's just get right into this old guy, the Googan Baits Scout. Now, how am I going to rig a hard jerkbait? So I'd be throwing this on like a 7.4 medium heavy. Hard jerkbaits and medium heavy is going to do you very good. Leave you plenty of tip action and give this bait all the wobble and crazy action it's built for, plus plenty of backbone to pull the fish out of the grass you can be fishing it in. Next we have the Bass Dynasty Dynacrawls. Now, another unique crawl bait here. Now this thing is excellent profile for bedfish. I'm just going to throw it out there right off the bat. It's definitely going to have a lot different action with the paddle feet for the claws than your standard, twirling action of pinchers on a normal crawl bait. So they've essentially taken a crawl, put a beefy beaver style body to it, and then they strap some paddle tails on the back. So this thing's pretty cool, man. Jig trailer, small flipping hook, and I think this thing is prestige flipping it onto a bed. But I see a jig head and fishing this thing almost like a Ned rig, if you want me to be honest. So that's how I would rig this. My Ned rig hooks are actually in the boat right now. Otherwise, I'd rig that and show you up. But I think it's kind of small profile to be fishing it on a Texas rig, as it is only a 3-inch. So Dynacrawl, knockout for bed fishing and on a Ned rig. The Knuckle Bait here by Yozuri. This is in a 1/2 ounce. I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I don't know what the heck this thing really is. Obviously Japanese, popular over there. I've seen, don't get me wrong, I've seen these in the store. It's not like this is the first time I've ever seen it, but I don't know the action this thing would do in the water. And it's a 1/2 ounce, and quite honestly, I'd probably throw this thing on like 20-pound fluorocarbon. I have to imagine it's pretty heavy in the water. This sphere on the back is not going to come through the water column easily. So this is awesome for you guys. If you have fished this Yozuri Knuckle Bait, 3DB Knuckle Bait, prism ball, man, I don't even really know what to call this thing, spinner style bait. If you have fished this thing, throw it in the comments below. It's definitely a crazy looking thing, and I have to imagine some of you guys have caught some pike, muskie, things of that nature on this as well. So definitely hit me up in the comments below, and you can tell me how you fish these things. Now, one thing I've always enjoyed about Mystery Tackle Box, and they put it in every box, is their terminal tackle will always match up with other things included in the box. So we have these live shotting drop shot hooks with basically flies tied onto them, and we have 3/16 ounce drop shot ball weights, which this is like my favorite size here. You know, I think 16th and an 1/8 is sometimes really light and really hard to stay in bottom contact. And with all the grass we have in Florida, anything heavier than 3/16 just seems to really grab the grass and not really come through it well. So I don't really like going above 1/4, but that's kind of the heaviest, but 3/16 is kind of the money size. That's awesome pack there. And these things are very interesting. I'm definitely going to have to spool up one of my spinning combos with lighter line to accomplish throwing this with the lighter wire hook. 8-pound fluorocarbon, I think we get the job done, but these things, definitely excellent. Something to keep in mind, something different. So that's cool. Again, and I say it every video as well, Mystery Tackle Box is excellent for getting stuff you would never throw. I'm not a big drop shot guy. Again, I'm a North Florida guy. So I definitely have to bust these out, put a small little, I don't know, the end of a white trick worm or the back of a mini fluke, I think would give that thing an excellent profile. And last but surely not least, actually we forgot about this legit sticker. I saw this in, I want to talk about it. Yeah. Big old bomb, dropping bombs on these fish. So we've got the Karl's Amazing Baits Varmint, and this little bad guy is sweet. This is the smaller finessier style size in a summer crawl pattern. Again, beaver style bait, and you can take these appendages in the back and break them just to give that thing a little bit more action when it's down there in the water. We're in prime time flipping matted vegetation here in Florida, and this guy right here is going to go out and put in some overtime. Definitely going to get a lot of bites on this guy. Profile is so sweet. Alright, so I'm going to show you a little different variation for flipping mats or grass lines, docks, whatever it is, taking this style soft plastic and really amping up your rig to get not only more bites, but bigger bites. So we're going to start with some weight stoppers, bobber stoppers, pegs, whatever in your area these are called. So they just have little wire loops, and if you're not using these are legit and you're going to need them, especially for this technique. So that's step one. We're going to slide our bobber stopper onto our line, weight, peg, whatever you want to call it. Next is our weight, which is obviously going to vary from cover. Obviously the heavier cover, heavier weight in order to punch through. So after that weight, we're going to take one of these. If you have not seen these are punch skirts. This is actually a Dirty Jigs punch skirt. They include a small bead in the middle to really help with the profile of the skirt riding on your line, and an obvious bluegill pattern, which is a good variation to put in with this summer crawl. So we're going to thread this onto the line following the weight. And then a 3/0 Gamakatsu heavy cover flipping hook, which you can just use the hook of your preference. And then finally take our Karl's Varmint here. We're going to put this sucker onto our hook. Get it above the eye and the keeper, which is important for it sliding in and out of cover. Look at the profile on that son of a gun. He's talking about a machine. Now you can trim up the skirt as well. As you can see, this one's going to need a little trim in order to ride that smaller beaver bait. But just look at the profile I added on that and how much, I mean, you essentially just turn this into a totally weedless skirt and an awesome punch rig. So that right there is definitely a little highlight. I mean, check that little bugger out. I just enjoy flipping small packages like this so well because they just get so many big bites, and I've learned a lot from buddies with smaller profile baits flipping that they've done a lot of damage before, but putting on just something simple like that skirt, the quality bites you get afterwards, it really is amazing. So I knew as soon as I saw that summer crawl, I had the perfect skirt to throw on it, that bluegill skirt, so I'm pretty excited to get out and flip this thing. I've got the exact spot I want to go and put this thing out. I think it's going to do some damage. So that's it, y'all. Like I said, I just want to get creative with showing you the mystery tackle box for this month and just kind of how I would approach the stuff I get in the box, what gear I already have existing that I can put in with the baits that I receive every month and get out and fish them. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hope you guys enjoyed that setup. Like I said, wanted to make the unboxing pretty exciting for this month. So again, if you liked that, hit that thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, and if you're not, anyways, and if you've been to the channel, I appreciate y'all hitting that subscribe, sticking around for more awesome videos coming down your way. Again, for the month of February, the goal is a video every day, and if we can't make that happen, we're dang sure gonna get them out every other day. So until the next video, again, get out there, stay safe, break that PB. We'll see you guys out there on the lake. See y'all.